Okay, so we're going to learn about rooting today, learning how to relax the knee and hips, and learn how to sink and spread. So when we're performing Tai Chi form or doing martial art technique in Tai Chi, we feel the connection with the earth and creates a lot of power without using force. Because force is Li and we are Jing, which is internal. Li is external. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to make us understand how to feel the connection with the earth, doing a little technique called bouncing. So let's say when we do a Tai Chi walk in a basic way, we step through. I'll just show you. So basically all we do is we keep our knees and hips relaxed, and then we open the hip and we step through half circle. So this is for to show good mobility and also to keep good balance and posture. But the thing is with this, this is good as a basic thing, but we need to feel the connection with the ground using our I, our intention, our ting, our awareness, and our song to relax and open up the whole body from the head down to the base of the feet, so we feel that connection with the earth. So basically when we're doing, say, a Tai Chi walk, when we go back, we open the hip, but what we're going to learn is to feel that connection with the ground, feel that heaviness in the feet spreading. And each time we step up, we push off the back foot and sink into the front foot. And of course, once again, this is good for balance and posture, making it very sturdy. And we'd step through in a half circle, we sink and push off the back foot and sink into the front foot. So a technique that I mentioned before, is called bouncing. Okay, so we just feel that connection with the ground. So basically all that is that we have one foot forward, say front foot straight ahead, back foot 45, a bit of width between the feet, and all we do is we just bounce up and down, keeping the weight in the middle. And what we want to do is just feel that connection with our feet and the earth. So we open up and relax. And of course we sung at the same time, which is just to relax and open the whole body up. So we feel that connection with the ground. So we feel very strong, good posture and balance, and feel the connection. So I do this sideways, once again, in the middle, and just sinking up and down. Just relaxing the body, and just feel that connection, like roots sinking into the ground, or like you're magnetized to the ground, okay, or like you're sinking into soil, okay. So once again, when we do that technique, I just want you not to just go back, open the hip and step through, because your knees are unlocked, your hips are relaxed. You feel a little bit heavier, but what we want to do is feel the connection with the ground, okay. So it's your intention to be aware, to relax and sink into the ground. So basically when we do the technique, we sink into the back foot, into the ground, so you feel like you're sinking through the earth. And then as you push off the back foot, you sink into the front foot. So you're, once again, very sturdy, very stable. And we step through, we sink and push off the back foot and sink into the front foot. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're just going to do a little example of how root works, getting somebody pushing against you and you applying against them. So what we basically call hua and fa. So we're going to yield and neutralize energy, and then we're going to apply the energy. So from here, please. From here, we'll place our right leg forward. So I'm just going to show 3 different examples of getting pushed while learning about root. So basically what we're going to do, is place hands on the shoulder. Now what I'm going to do, my knees will just be slightly unlocked, but I'm more upright. So I'm going to use physical force to move against, and I don't have any root really in my feet. My knees are slightly unlocked, but I'm trying to apply the power from my shoulder. So as I push forward, he firms up, he pushes his back, I firm up, yes, and off I go. Yeah. So The next one would be like what we do in basic Tai Chi walk, is what is relaxing the hips, the knees and the hips, where we just relax down like so. And I try, once again, I try to stop him, and he pushes us, yeah, he keeps pushing, and off I go again, yeah. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to sink. So I'm going to think, imagine my foot sinking into the earth. So how I do this is I use my awareness, my ting, to sung, to relax, okay? And I'm going to relax and sink from my head down to the base of my feet, sink into the ground to make myself very sturdy like a tree, okay? So basically the arms are on like so. So from here, now I relax, I sung, and now he applies pressure and force and tries to move us. So basically now, I am now rooted into my back foot. Okay, like so. And then from there, I can just push forward, okay? Just returning the energy. So if you have a good deep root, then of course it makes you very sturdy. But of course, normally you wouldn't just stand there and let the person just push you. You would move about, but it's learn how to move and keep your root at the same time. Yeah, so one more time. So once again, if the arms are on the shoulder, I sink, I relax into my back foot, and I draw from the front foot as he applies pressure. And then from there, I push forward. So I move him forward. This is without using the arms. So the energy is coming from the legs, through the body, and out through the arms. And I feel that connection. So you've got to imagine you're sinking into the back foot. Like also, like you're on the starter blocks, and you're about to push off, okay? Now the other example is where now I would push my partner now. So this time he would use palm, which he would round the back and arc the chest, keep roundness in the body, and he's sunk and rooted. And basically I would use physical force first. My knees are just slightly unlocked, hips are just relaxed, but I'm going to use force, and I'm going to try and push him, and he's going to firm up and stop me, and then move me back. Okay, so I'm using physical force, and off I go. Yeah, so because my energy bounces back off this, I've got no root, so I'm lifted very easy. I become very light. Yeah, so this time we'll do like the basic from the Tai Chi walk, where we relax the hips and the knees, and so like what we're doing normal basic Tai Chi form. So from here, this time once again, he firms up. I'm trying to push. And I'm sunk and I'm relaxed, but this time I still kind of push him. Okay, oh. Yeah, and I'm off again. So this time, what I've got to do is once again, I've got to ting, to use my awareness to sung, to relax from my head right down through my body into the base of my feet and feel that connection with the ground. So now, as I apply the pressure, yeah? So as I sink into the back foot, he firms up, roots himself, very, very strong, because roundness is very strong. So what I do is I push off my back foot, sink into the front foot, and off he goes, okay? So we'll do that once again, one more time. Thank you. From here, once again, so remember, it's not about, so he firms up and keeps himself rounded and stops us. If I use physical force, yeah, it's very difficult to get past that, yeah? So I sink into my back foot, I relax, I sung, and as I push off my back foot, I sink into the front foot, and off he goes without very little effort, yeah? So this is the whole idea. We want to perform exercise without much effort at all. So obviously it opens up energy in the body and keeps us strong for all life. Okay.